Adam did not talk to me our entire freshman training camp.
Bro,
I think until I don't think he talked to me until I came down and sat next to him about a week before it was Syracuse week and said, "Hey man, you got to get your head out of your ass.
You're going here. You're going here with the story.
We're going to play Syracuse here, and you're supposed to be the savior of the program. You're supposed to restore the roar. You're not even talking to your starting quarterback." And there may have been some things that escalated between a mutual friend of ours, but that's neither here nor there.
A mutual friend. Hold on. I got to tell my side of that story.
No, AB. You can tell that side of your story, but I'm thinking that this might be the only story that's never been told by Adam Breneman.
It probably is. I never told this story. We're going to leave out a lot of details in this because it was a long time ago. Out of respect for everyone involved. There was a point in time, our freshman year, where Christian, back in our day, I forget exactly how it happened or what happened, but Christian decided to steal my girlfriend. So this was freshman year, Penn State, before Christian was a married man. And I was very young and very upset. So for about a month during the off season, I remember, and Hack and I were like best friends at this time. I didn't talk to Christian for literally a month. Like, didn't talk to him. We'd be in the weight room lifting, like wouldn't look at him, just ignored him the whole time. And I'll never forget one day, it's like a couple days before training camp started, maybe in training camp, and I'm at my locker and I'm just like tying my shoes before I like leave after practice. And Christian comes up to me and just like grabs me by the chest. And he's like, "Hey, we're supposed to be freshman All-Americans. You want to have a big freshman season, and you're going to let some chick break us up?" And you were like, "Stop being soft. Let's go beat Syracuse." And I was like, "Let's go." And we hugged it out.
I think that might be the only story that you haven't ever told. That might be the only thing that's not been told.
Our friendship got off to a rocky start, and then we had a good season.
When did you guys meet? Yeah. I'm not sure if I'm privy to that. Or when and where? Was that Penn State recruiting visit or?
I believe you got some DMs or not DMs. I think they were instant messengers on Facebook back then.
Yeah.
Regarding something along the lines of the University of Virginia.
Yeah, it was Virginia. Everyone was telling me Hack was going to UVA, and I liked Virginia too. I think the head coach was Mike London at the time. Is that right?
Yep.
And then I hit up Hack. I slid into his DMs. I mean, I was sliding the DMs 10 years ago, just to Hack and and said, "Where are we going?" And then Penn State came in the mix. Yeah. And then B-Bell, I'm trying to think when I met you, actually. Was it our recruiting visit?
It had to be. I mentioned it on the first episode of The Pocket, and we'll throw them in on this episode, but I found the screenshots back in those Facebook DMs, both you guys, come join the squad. The two saviors of the program. I couldn't say no. I was like, oh.
Well, that's a good intro. And I will say this. I did not steal Adam's girlfriend. But that's I'm going to get the last word there because I can't.
Because it's your pod.
Correct. Yeah, for the first time. It's my
Hey,
pod.
I'll say the podcast you came on for me to this day, the most viewed, most listened, most downloaded, most interacted with podcasts in the history of my podcast is Christian Hackenberg Tells All. It is still the standard for what a podcast should be. And to be honest, Christian, a lot. I'll be like at even not Penn State stuff. Like I'll be at like the freaking Colorado game, and like some college football fan will be like, "I loved your podcast with Christian Hackenberg." So you definitely crushed it on that thing. You came. I was a little nervous, but you came ready to talk, which got me excited. Because B-Bell, you know how sometimes he don't want to talk. Sometimes he's in his mood. He ain't talking, but he showed up. He showed up with a coffee, and I was like, "Oh, he's ready to roll."
Might have something else in that cup. I don't know.
Nah. I had to drop. I'm semi-responsible now because I'm a father. Sir.